McConnell, who would say, look, the House can pass whatever they want and possibly lift this shutdown, but he says unless the president signs off on it, he says the Senate won't pass it. Yeah. So, so far we're at a standstill.
The standstill continues. All right, CTV's Joy Malbon in Washington. Thank you, Joy.
Thanks, Morella.
Trump continues to defend his decision to withdraw American troops from Syria, but he's changing his tune on how quickly they will be coming home. ABC's Karen Travers reports.
President Trump continues to fiercely defend his decision to withdraw U.S. troops from Syria as his outgoing defense secretary sends another sharp message just as he leaves the administration. President Trump on Twitter says ISIS is mostly gone in Syria and U.S. troops are slowly coming home. But it was less than 2 weeks ago when the president declared, "We have defeated ISIS in Syria, my only reason for being there." U.S. officials say the Pentagon is drafting a withdrawal plan that could have American troops leaving Syria over several months. But no final decisions have been made about the plan pace. The president's abrupt announcement to withdraw U.S. troops from Syria was sharply criticized, even by some of his most loyal allies. It also prompted the resignation of Defense Secretary James Mattis. In a farewell letter Monday to Defense Department employees, Mattis says the Pentagon's leadership, civilian and military, remains in the best hands. He writes that he is confident DoD will remain, quote, undistracted from our sworn mission to support and defend the Constitution while protecting our way of life. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham was a fierce critic of the president's decision on Syria, saying it was made against sound military advice and would make the U.S. less safe. After lunch with the president Sunday, Graham says he learned things that make him feel better about where things are going.
We're in a pause situation.
President Trump continued to vent on Twitter that no matter what he did in Syria, he would be criticized, pointing the finger at the media and political pundits, but ignoring the fact that his decision on Syria sparked major criticism from even Republican allies. Karen Travers, ABC News, the White House.
A Canadian man is being detained over a bomb threat at Amsterdam's main international airport. Dutch military police say a man claimed to have a bomb in the departure area at Schiphol Airport. Police cleared passengers from the area and then overpowered a suspect. The 51-year-old is being held for questioning. No explosives were found. Airport operations are back to normal. The UK and France stepping up joint patrols and surveillance in an effort to contain the rising number of migrants attempting to cross the English Channel. A dinghy carrying 8 people arrived on the shores of Kent in southeast England, and the day before that, 6 Iranian men turned up on a separate beach in the same area. Last week, about 40 migrants were rescued while traveling from northern France. The UK and France have now agreed on rolling out an enhanced action plan this week. And a shocking discovery for border guards at a Spanish checkpoint. They took down 2 mattresses strapped on a vehicle and ripped them open. That's when they found 2 people hidden inside. The car was attempting to cross the border between Spain and Morocco. At least 4 people are dead and dozens are missing after a suspected gas explosion in central Russia. The blast leveled an apartment block. Rescue workers are searching the rubble, but officials say the odds of finding anyone alive are increasingly slim given the extreme cold. Russian President Vladimir Putin visited the site and went to a local hospital where injured people had been taken. A young woman has been killed by a lion at a zoo in North Carolina. The 22-year-old had recently started an internship there. ABC's Stephanie Ramos has that.
Tonight, an investigation into how a lion was able to escape a locked enclosure at this conservator's center in North Carolina and kill a 22-year-old intern from Indiana, Alexandra Black, just 2 weeks on the job.
We've lost a person. We've lost an animal. We have lost our faith in ourselves a little bit today.
The male lion named Makai, seen in this YouTube video, was moved during a routine enclosure cleaning and, according to the sheriff's office, somehow got out and attacked Black. When tranquilizers didn't work, the lion was shot and killed so deputies could retrieve Black's body. Her family tonight remembering a young woman who loved animals. Our beautiful, intelligent, passionate Alex had worked unpaid at several animal-related ventures. There was a terrible accident and we are mourning, but she died following her passion. The center is home to more than 80 animals like lions and tigers and is open to the public.
I have a big concern on having a 22-year-old intern with 2 weeks of experience in a proximity close to a lion.
The center is shut down indefinitely while authorities investigate. They've been open for almost 20 years. The center's director says they're going to look at everything to make sure the staff and public are safe before they move forward.
ABC's Stephanie Ramos reporting. West Vancouver Police and the BC Coroner Service now investigating an unusual death.
An off-duty physician who'd been walking in the area found a male who was unresponsive and very tragically was wedged partly into a clothing donation bin.
The 34-year-old man, who is from Vancouver, was found in the morning. Emergency crews unable to revive him. His family has been notified, but his name has not been released. Coming up, stiffer fines, long-term consequences for distracted drivers in Ontario.